Aston Martin's dream of signing Adrian Newey has finally come true, but is it really going to fix all their problems? While Newey is one of the best car designers in F1, even he can't turn things around on his own. Aston Martin has some hidden disasters that could crush their hopes of becoming a winning team. Ahead of today's highly anticipated Aston Martin press conference, it's no secret that the team will officially announce the signing of legendary car designer Adrian Newey. In fact, Sky News even listed the press conference as the Newey announcement. This is a huge moment for Aston Martin, especially considering Newey's rumored $30 million yearly salary. Adrian Newey is known for leading teams like Williams, McLaren, and Red Bull to multiple championships. With 12 Constructors titles and 13 Drivers' Championships to his name, his success speaks for itself. If there's one person who can improve a team's chances of winning, it's Adrian. However, Newey didn't achieve those wins alone. Behind every victory were countless talented individuals, many of whom remain unknown to the public. Their contributions were just as crucial to the team's success, even if they didn't hold senior positions or drive the car. Teaming up with old allies. Surprisingly, Newey won't be alone in his new journey at Aston Martin. He'll reunite with his former Red Bull colleague Dan Fallows, who is now Aston Martin's technical director. Fallows was instrumental in Red Bull's dominant era from 2010 to 2013, heading their aerodynamic team. Having worked alongside Newey before, Fallows should fit right back into a strong partnership with him. Aston Martin has also brought in more talent to strengthen their team. Enrico Cardile, a key figure from Ferrari, will join as Chief Technical Officer in 2025. Cardile's expertise in aerodynamics will bring valuable experience to the Silverstone factory. Another notable addition is Andy Cowell, former Mercedes engine guru. Cowell, who played a vital role in Mercedes' turbo hybrid success starting in 2014, will replace Martin Whitmarsh as CEO in October. Also, Aston Martin is setting the stage for a major shift in 2026. The team has secured an exclusive engine deal with Honda, which will give them much greater control over their power units compared to the current arrangement with Mercedes. This could be a game changer for Aston Martin, providing them with the tools they need to challenge the top teams in the near future. It is already known that Newey already has experience working with the Honda engine team from his years at Red Bull. This makes his transition to Aston Martin smoother, especially since the team has signed an exclusive engine deal with Honda for 2026. Aston Martin is clearly assembling a dream team for a serious championship push in 2026. But there are still some challenges they need to address. Having a great car is only half the battle. You need an elite driver to make the most of it. Aston Martin already secured one by signing Fernando Alonso at the start of 2023. Alonso recently extended his contract until the end of 2026, giving him a chance to add to his 2 World Championship titles from 2005 and 2006. By the time 2026 rolls around, Alonso will be 45 years old, which raises questions about how much longer he can maintain his elite performance. Although Alonso is still performing at a high level, his age might start becoming a limiting factor. No one knows for sure how long he can defy expectations, but the real concern lies with his teammate Lance Stroll. Stroll's position at Aston Martin is secure as long as his father, Lawrence Stroll, continues to run the team, but his performance has been inconsistent on the track. Lance Stroll's role holding back or meeting expectations? At the moment, Lance Stroll isn't really holding Aston Martin back. He's 10th in the Drivers' Championship, which is about where you'd expect given that he's driving the 5th fastest car and has Fernando Alonso as a teammate. However, if Adrian Newey can help Aston Martin build a race-winning car under the new regulations, then Stroll's performance may become a limiting factor for the team. If the car isn't ready for championship contention though, it won't matter who's driving it. Whether Aston Martin can build a title-contending car will largely depend on the quality of equipment provided to Adrian Newey and the technical team. Aston Martin has already settled into its new state-of-the-art facility in Silverstone, which boasts the best design and production capabilities on the grid. The transition to the new factory wasn't easy and has likely affected the team's recent performance, but now that they're established, they're ready to push forward. There's one critical component of Aston Martin's new facility that remains unfinished: the wind tunnel. If the wind tunnel isn't operational by the time work on the 2026 car begins, January 1st, 2025, the team will find itself at a disadvantage. A delayed wind tunnel could mean starting 2026 on the back foot, giving competitors an edge in the race to design the next championship-winning car. The importance of Aston Martin's new facility cannot be overstated. As Technical Director Dan Fallows explained, it allows us to do much more of our own testing in the way that we want, giving us much more flexibility than we have at the moment. He highlighted the limitations the team has faced in the past. There have been lots of examples of things we would have liked to do but couldn't. There's a reason millions have been poured into the wind tunnel. While the tunnel is physically completed and its fans can be turned on, the team can't yet use it for testing or design work. Engineering Director Luca Ferbato recently explained that the tunnel is ready to go online but needs a few months of commissioning to ensure it's fully calibrated for accuracy. Commissioning is the process that ensures everything in the wind tunnel works as intended. It's a crucial step before the team can fully rely on it for car development. Ferbato emphasized, "There will be a time when we have to do what's called commissioning, which is essential to making sure the tunnel provides reliable data for Aston Martin's future cars." To ensure the wind tunnel works perfectly, Aston Martin's engineering director explained that the team needs about 2 to 3 months to fine-tune it. The goal is to have the wind tunnel fully operational by January 2025, just in time for the development of the 2026 car. However, if any issues arise, delays could leave Aston Martin without a critical tool just as the new regulations work begins. McLaren's success with a new wind tunnel. McLaren's experience with their new wind tunnel highlights how important this facility can be. Their cutting-edge wind tunnel, the first of its kind since 2004, has played a massive role in transforming their car, turning it from competitive to one of the fastest on the grid. Aston Martin will be hoping for a similar outcome. But Aston Martin's challenges don't end with the wind tunnel. From 2026, they'll be running Honda engines exclusively, the same engines that powered Red Bull during their dominant years. While this exclusive deal offers more control, the transition could bring additional complications, making the wind tunnel and engine partnership crucial for success. Aston Martin's exclusive deal with Honda for 2026 has the potential to be a game changer, giving them more control over engine design, layout, and integration into the car. This is crucial in Formula One, as the perfect balance between car and engine can be the difference between winning and losing. However, there's a risk. When F1 last changed engine regulations in 2014, Mercedes dominated the grid with a superior engine. Honda, on the other hand, struggled upon their return in 2015 with McLaren, plagued by reliability issues and poor performance. It took Honda 6 years to develop a competitive, championship-worthy engine after joining Red Bull in 2019. While Honda's engines eventually helped Max Verstappen win the 2021 championship, it took time to reach that level of performance. Aston Martin will be hoping they avoid those early struggles. If Honda falters under the new 2026 regulations, Aston Martin could face significant challenges, putting them at a disadvantage despite having the right people and facilities. So, what do you think of the hidden disasters of Aston Martin? Comment below your views and subscribe for more.